What's going on? Welcome and welcome back. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. It's true, you, the viewer, did achieve over 5,000 likes on episode 74 of Gem Farm Fix Max That Rush, so thank you guys very much. As a matter of fact, as of just a few hours after releasing the episode, about 1 in 4 viewers had been hitting the like button. I'm sorry, gently depressing the like button, making it happy. So thank you, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. You thought I wasn't going to say that, didn't you? You were afraid. All right, get out of the comments. I am not going to go an episode without saying fellow fans of Clash of Clans at least once. So yes, we continue this series, and I just wanted to clarify one thing, okay? A couple of things. First of all, yes, maybe I did go a little bit overboard in asking for likes in that last episode. There were a few people that were kind of annoyed by the number of times I asked. But let me tell you this, okay? You can look, if you go back and look at the number of views that episode has, it's not like begging for likes causes you to make a bunch more money or a bunch more views. It just doesn't happen. I'm not worried about that specific portion of it. You know, honestly, I wanted to see if people were interactive enough with the videos, with this specific series, that they would go down, hit the like button, and honestly, 5,000 of you, that's plenty. That is plenty to keep this going, okay? I'm happy to continue Gem Fix Farm Max That Rush, and that's exactly what we're going to do today. I mean, yes, okay, obviously I asked a few times because I'd like to continue it. I'm having fun. And although, yes, it will be wall grinding pretty much the rest of the series, it's going to be with different armies, right? And we're going to win, we're going to lose. We're going to live broadcast all of the attacks on Facebook Gaming. There is the URL right there. If you're not already a viewer, what is stopping you? Come on and stop by. Also, that's where I do giveaways. A lot of people ask for giveaways on the YouTube channel. Much easier to do it over on Facebook. I can directly get you those gift card codes. So make sure you're over there. And yes, I have heard a few people saying that they've made a Facebook account just to watch me. Personally, I just wanted to say thank you very much for doing that. I really appreciate that. Okay, so yeah, we're grinding our way through the walls. We're having a blast. You guys obviously wanted to see more content. Now, I will tell you this. At the same time, I read all of the comments, not just the comments that said, Galadon, I left a like. There were a lot of comments that were asking for other content. People want to see the Clash from Scratch series. That is coming, I promise you. People want to know how much I've spent on mobile gaming. That is coming, I promise you. People want to know about all of my Town Hall accounts and if I'm going to get them all to max. And yes, that is another series we're going to work on, every Town Hall to max. I just haven't thought of a catchy name for that one yet. All right, so we're going to be showing, again, like I said, a variety of attacks. But I feel like, despite the fact that the Royal Ghost has been so incredibly dominant recently, that this attack, Pekka Bobat, is just a great go-to attack strategy that's relatively flexible, that can work against single and multi-target Infernos, and while maybe not quite as reliable as a Queen Charge Hog Rider or a Lalo attack, it's a lot of fun, and I do enjoy it. And honestly, there's nothing quite as rewarding to me right now in the game as a bunch of bat spells just buzzing through defenses. Maybe 4 earthquake spells. Those 2 things. Wait, that's it. We need to figure out an attack that uses bat spells and earthquakes. Okay, that makes about as much sense as Hog Riders and jump spells, but either way, all right, so this is going to be another nearly maxed out base getting wiped out by Pekka Bobat. And at 4 million per wall with the season pass, we are about, 600 million or so loot away, which sounds incredibly far, but it's going pretty fast. I would say on an average live stream, I'm probably picking up around 20 million in loot. It really depends. And remember, when I live stream, I play on different accounts. I'm not just on the Fix That Rush account. We're on the Gem That Rush account. We're on the main account as well, doing Legend League attacks. Speaking of, the Gem That Rush account, of course, is coming back as well. So technically, I'm working on like 4 different series on the channel at the same time. And that's why sometimes you see a little bit bigger of a gap between episodes for some of the other series. So back to wall upgrades. Okay, so here I believe I've got a rune this time. And again, if you look at the base, I know that the majority of my attackers come from the top of the base and the right-hand side near the town hall. So that's where I'm focusing. Obviously, I've talked about the whole left-hand, right-hand thing before. This doesn't really apply to this base because this is not a symmetrical base. On symmetrical bases, I always suggest to focus on the right-hand side first because most attackers are right-handed. I'm left-handed. Any lefties out there? Let me know in the comments if you are a left-handed brother or sister. All right, so let's go ahead and let's see. Oh yeah, collect the treasury, get up to 12 million even this time. And that means 6 more walls. And again, just trying to close in around the town hall as best we can. It's just, I don't know, I'm running this same base constantly because I don't really feel like there's a need to rotate it up like in Legend League or in Clan War. It seems to be working okay. A good player is going to wipe me out and a mediocre player is going to lose. So, you know, and remember, and this is what I've said all along, and technically the purpose of this entire series is to remember that you can fix your rushed base, and the best way to do it is to focus on upgrading offense first. It's the same rule as when you go to a new town hall level. You should always focus on offense first. Camps, laboratory, clan castle. Don't worry about the heroes. Don't worry about the defenses, and definitely don't worry about the walls. If you're an active player, you are likely attacking much more often than you are defending, and so you're just going to benefit much more by boosting that offense first. All right, so back to one of my favorite attacks. That is the 4 earthquake spells right in the core. And again, knowing timing and placement of spells is key. Knowing the radius that is effective, you can see how I was able to not only damage all of those defenses in the core, but also take out the near and the far wall from that town hall. Again, not a critical thing when you're just farming, but these are always things that you can use to learn. And oh yeah, check out the most heroic Pekka ever in the history of Clash of Clans. Watch this Pekka as it rolls in 2 multi-target Infernos, and here it is. Okay, to watch just the raining down of hit point damage on this Pekka and the Warden. Okay, so I'm going to use the Warden's ability here as the Warden is just about to abandon the Pekka. He's just about to walk away from the Pekka, but just in the nick of time, there's the ability that leaves the Pekka invincible against 2 fully maxed out Inferno Tower streams, and that's right. I still don't know how that happened. Honestly, the raid was unremarkable. The loot wasn't that great, but I will never forget that special Pekka. All right. Getting emotional about her. Okay. So we did pick up a package recently. We had a Rune Awakening. Very funny. Supercell, you guys crack me up. And we spent $4.99 to get, well, okay. So $4.99 for 3 more walls. Right? That's essentially what it works out to. And that's pretty good. That's a bargain. Okay. We're happy with that. So we went out and raided until we got to 8 million gold. That way we are going to be at a round number. Obviously we could have gone straight to 12 million, but I was a little bit impatient to get these walls done. So 2 walls for the gold. And then we pop on over to the gold storage. Galadon, anytime, any minute. There you go. There it is. 12 more million, only wasting about like 6,000 or so. So 3 more walls going up. And again, you can see that we're going much more quickly here. This is like 3 or 4 separate raiding sessions that I'm compressing into one episode. So this is kind of a compromise because some players said, we don't want to see you wall grind endlessly for the next 180 walls or whatever it is. So this is a compromise. We are going to accelerate the episodes just a bit. So we won't, have to have an episode every time we farm 3 more walls or 6 more walls. We'll kind of compress it a little bit, and that way I can focus on the other series. Remember, Gem That Rush, we've got Clash from Scratch, and every max town hall. Max every town hall. Every town max hall. Max, I don't know. I need help with the name of that series, you guys. The one where we're trying to get one of every town hall completely maxed out. Help me name that, and perhaps a gift card will be yours if I use the name that you came up with. All right, so here we go. Before I wrap this episode up, I wanted to show you one of the biggest raids I've ever seen on this account. That's right, over 1 million gold and elixir, and check out the army Royal Ghosts in action with miners. So this is, this is basically, so the Royal Ghosts funnel one side, the heroes funnel the other, and then miners go down the middle. Of course, yes, Royal Ghosts spamming, or not spamming, but like 35 Royal Ghosts is pretty much stronger than anything else in the game, as long as Royal Ghosts are active. But let's remember, they were a temporary troop, gone before we knew it, and yes. So we're going to use them right here and just kind of take out the right-hand side of this base. And then on the left-hand side, in will charge the heroes, and then right down the middle, between 9 o'clock and 12 o'clock, will come the miners. And again, this is one of the things I would like to do in this series, and that's where I'm going to open it up to you, the viewer, once again. You were the likers, the likers? Anyway, you guys were the viewers that got me to continue this series, so why don't I let you guys suggest some armies? Now, I don't want to hear completely insane armies. I don't need all wall breakers. I don't need all hog riders and jump spells. I've done those, okay? And if you want to see those happen in the Facebook live streams from time to time. But if you could come up with an original army, something that might be fun, something that I might enjoy and would also be effective, wouldn't be insanely expensive or take too long or too many gems to train, I would be willing to try it out. So there's a lot of reasons. There's a lot of different reasons that you could head down to the comments right now and leave something down there. So I appreciate that as always. And again, remember, liking the video is a great thing because you can cheer up the like button by depressing it. And again, I'm not going to go overboard with that. I'm also going to try not to go overboard with asking about the creator code. Okay, now, of course, it could help out. It could be significant. We don't know yet. It's too soon. Also, it runs out every 7 days, so you have to go back and re-enter it again, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But either way, it is appreciated if you do that. And yes, I will be giving a big chunk back of whatever I make to you, the community members, the Clash of Clans players. We just don't know if I'm going to be giving back 20 bucks or thousands of dollars yet. We have to wait and see what comes in. All right, so speaking of what comes in, look at that, 2.6 million, 2.7 million in loot, and it brings us to the end of the episode. And of course, as always, the status report, where today, okay, so we're still under, you ready for this? Still under $5,000 because we spent $4.99, bringing us to a total of $49.83. We're so close, it's getting scary. And for gems used, yep, we went through a lot. We're going to need to slow down because we don't want to have to buy $100 worth. For time spent, 212 hours and 30 minutes. And for my next goals, I'm going to try to stop asking for likes so often. And if you agree, gently depress the like button on this video. As always, thank you for watching all the way to the end. You blizzle-fristed the episode. That means you're the true hashtag Galafam. Now get out there. Make the best of the rest of your day. Be kind to people, animals, and easy on the planet. And I hope to see every last one of you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galadon, you never told me what is a Blizzle Freeze. Blizzle Freeze. Blizzle Freeze.